Streaming. Yeah. That's right. That's right. So, let me go ahead and do the usual setup and everything real quick. Oh, yeah, because y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it goes. All that such. Yeah. So, setup real quick. Let me do that. Um, Let me check something real quick. Let me hold on, because it showed that I was streaming Among Us when it shouldn't be that at all. Let me check this real quick. Okay, it does say Grand Summoners. Okay, for some reason it said Among Us for whatever reason. I don't know why. That's really weird. Anyways, welcome to the live stream. CEO, how you doing today? Hope a great day today. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so let me go ahead and finish doing the setups right here. Hold on, almost done, almost done. Okay, no thumbnail for some reason. That's really weird. Alright, I'll go ahead and put one on the YouTube side. Because if y'all don't know, I am streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Yeah. Let me make sure that the audio is good. Yeah, it is. Alright, cool. Let's see here. Hold on, I'm gonna read what y'all say right now in the chat. Hold up. Let me just finish doing this real quick. Hold on. Almost done. Almost done. There we go. Cool. Alright. That one. Okay. Cool. Alright. So, yeah, here is the stream. Alright. So, yeah, Grand Summoners had a stream. I did not know that they streamed today. I was at a family event. That's why I'm streaming late. And also, that's why I didn't stream yesterday, because I had work, after work, had to record a video with a gaming group, and then afterwards make a roadmap on, okay, what videos we're going to record in the future, so that way, you know, the videos aren't so far apart, things like that. Then also had to help somebody, and then yeah, I just couldn't. I just didn't have time yesterday at all. So that's why I'm streaming today, to make up for it. The video is gonna be uploaded tomorrow, not today, no. Because I mean, you see right now, like literally I got out of work. And then what after I got out of work, I need to go to a family event. And so I literally just came back like 20 minutes ago. So yeah, I don't know. So far this month, it just felt like I have so little free time, bro. Yeah, but I mean, hey, look, we're here. We're here. But anyways, walk to a live stream. Heyooo. Pretty sus. You sounding mighty shaftable today. No, no. We're talking about what? No, no. But yeah, welcome. How you doing? Having a great day today. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. SMH prioritized family went over GS. Water almost went down the wrong pipe. But, well, I got to, man. I got to. Oh, yeah. I'm good. How you doing today? I don't know if y'all could hear it or not, but I'm tired. I'm pretty tired. I've been waking up at 7 in the morning since Tuesday. Yeah. So I haven't had much sleep. So, yeah. But I mean, I'm still gonna try to bring, you know, the usual energy as best as I can. But if I do sound just a little tired, you know, that's why. Work and everything, you know. No, a bunch of other stuff too. So, yeah. But still, so we're bringing it. We're bringing it. All right. Let me check here. I actually bought some packs. I did. So I went ahead and got GG's SPR because apparently I didn't have it. So where's GG at? Now I do. Because you know me, always gotta get the SPR of units. Yeah. So I got that plus a few other packs too, because I want to do this. Since Grand Summoners announced a new crossover happening, which we're gonna go over that in a little bit. This is the last chance to try to get Ira. Ira is the only one I'm missing. Now, I never set a goal of me trying to get all the DanDaDan units, but I mean, I got here. I'm just gonna put it right now. Tired out of your shit, noted. I mean, I'm not tired out of my mind. Like, not completely, no. But just tired enough to where it's like, kind of don't want to do nothing else for the rest of today. You know, besides streaming. Okay, yeah, he does speak English. Interesting. DanDaDan, it's Momo. Okaroon. Damn. But yeah. Ira is literally the only one missing. So if I could get Ira and the step up, then Ayo, that's right. Had to grind hard for IRL. Had to grind hard IRL for Ira. Yama P caused this tiredness. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I went to work specifically so that way I could get Ira. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that narrative. Yeah. But there you go. If I could get Ira, that's another crossover completed. That is crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and auto daily real quick. Yeah, let me go ahead and just do that. And then we could talk about the new announcements and everything like that. Okay, battle. Oh yeah. Alright, let me see here. Gotta make sure where Discord is at. Because I don't want to accidentally show DMs or anything like that. Alright, so let me just plop this here real quick. So yeah, here it is. They announced a certain magical index. Kind of called it, kind of knew it. Because it's like, you know, new crossover with the new crossover. Hey, that's good. I am all here for it, man. New crossover with the new one. So these other movesets right here, which we're gonna go over in a little bit. I just want to like go over all this other ones, other stuff. So part one is gonna be Toma and I forgot what her name is. This one. And then part two is gonna be these two right here. So this is season 3 of certain magical index, which, you know, makes sense. Can I click out of it, please? But yeah. So let's go over with Toma first. Actually, let me check real quick. Look at that, a bot on kick. Wow. I've seen those DMs. Nothing too crazy. Then you haven't seen my DMs. Who are you going for an index once you start talking about the announcement? So, Toma, which I'm going to go ahead and go over his moveset here, his kit in a little bit. Let me just auto this next. So that way there could be something happening in the background while we talk about it. Okay. I am not ready for the crossover. I only have 100 gems. I mean, you see how much I have. The summon units and equip banners gave me the suck. Damn, so none at all, huh? Oof. But anyways, so here is Toma. His ability survives with 1 HP and will not fall for 5 seconds. So the same passive as Gerald and Gamagori. After that, arch gauge 100 up and attack 100 up for 25 seconds. One time only. So the fact that he gets this when he's only at 1 HP is kind of crazy. It's actually insane with this one. So it helps him start up like fast, right? Which in a way you could technically maybe have him as a nuker, maybe. It's a hard maybe. Because his attack goes 100 up. But like, now with the arts, increase all allies arch gauge by 20. So that's like, you know, fine, whatever. And then covers all allies and negates damage taken for a total of 25,000 for 30 seconds. So that's the same as Thetis. Reduce magic damage taken by 35% for 30 seconds. Adds 10,000 to super arch damage every time this arch is used. Max 150,000. So that's how you could have him be a damage dealer, right? Because if you put him to like 1 HP, which I do not see his slots at all. But anyways, yeah, the fact that he has that is actually really good. So he's a magic top tank. So the only other magic tank that we have is OG Miranda. I don't have her at all. So that's why I'm going for Toma right here. So now, True Arts, 45,000% water damage physical. Increase all allies damage to fire, light, and dark enemy by 200% for 30 seconds. That is kind of crazy. So that means you kind of do want to use him in Friday's Nova Crest Palace. Because of Regulus being dark, Fina being light, and then Dark Celia being, well, dark. So that he would work actually pretty damn well in that. You just gotta make sure he survives against Fina, since Fina removes damage negation and he is a top tank, so he's just gonna take the brunt of everything. So make sure you have like a blessed necklace on you, so that way you could just plop it onto him. Boom, there you go. But I'm really interested to see how he does in Friday's Nova Crest Palace because of this right here. And now Super Arts, 150,000% water damage physical. So he's a physical unit, by the way. Increase arch gauge by 100. And then increase damage to enemy by 100% for 20 seconds. So this one right here, 100. So that means he just basically refunds a little bit of it, so that way you could go ahead and do arts. So it's kind of like funneling in a sense. You're going arts, try to max this out, and then you go super arts, 100 arts gauge, then you can funnel it back to arts, and then so on and so forth. And then maybe occasionally throw true arts. So it just really depends. You could literally have him be a damage dealer or just a top tank. One of the two. So if you have him be a top tank, just do arts. And then maybe true arts once in a while, but mostly do arts. But if you have him be a damage dealer, then do... honestly, I think you should do like arts once or twice. And then we'll save up for super arts. That way you could funnel back into arts. And then do that again. Boom, 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 boom. Until, you know, you get the maximum of this. And then you go ahead and throw in true arts and then super arts right after. So that way you could like maximize it as much as possible. Right? But if you want to truly maximize it, you're gonna have to have him be a 1 HP. So make sure you throw like a blessed necklace on there for him, so that way he could have 100 attack up, and then boom, then you actually truly maximize his damage. So you could have him be like, you know, with mono water, right? And since he's a... Okay, that's super weird because I just saw a flash of light outside. Whatever. Anyways. So with that, right? You could have him go with mono water magic, right? Sure. Or you could just have him be just with other teams, right? But mostly a little bit geared towards magic since, you know, he... Well, I mean, he is a physical, though, at the end of the day, but he is a magic top tank. You could have him be with physical units, too, or mono water physical, or just mono water in general. Or you could have him be outside of that as well, since, you know, he's not really tied to mono teams, per se. So you can have him be with other teams as well, so that way they could, like, utilize his true arts, for example. And then, boom, there you go. So, pretty damn good. He is. Be now whoop that ass, yeah, man, I'm gonna smack that on. Like, wait, what? But yeah, man. Let's see here. What else is there? I guess stage 1 of this real quick. Let me just auto it. Oh man. Yeah, let me just auto it. Okay, then Mikoto. Misaka. Yeah, so her. Damage 100% up with Misaka is not a status element. Auto fills arch gauge by 3 for first 90 seconds of quest. So instead of like that burst, like how usual units have when they have like an arch gauge passive, this is autofill. Yeah, so this is autofill. And the fact that it's like 3 for 90 seconds, that's actually like a good amount, right? 3 for 90 seconds. So she arched this for herself for like almost 2 minutes, right? So that's like 1 minute and 30 seconds. And then now arch 28,000% light damage magic. So she is a magic unit. Increase attack and skill CT speed by 100% for 60 seconds. So that right there, I want to say pretty good. We just don't see her skill for some reason. But yeah, so this one, I would say, yeah, it's fine. It depends if she... I forgot if she has, like, the damage ratio passive or not. Mikoto? Mikoto. Wait, why are you reacting like that, Z? Huh? And then now, True Arch, 70,000% light damage magic. Increase light units, all stats by 50%, and reduce enemies' crit resistance by 100% for 30 seconds. So, obviously, this one's stacked with, like, you know, anybody else that has this crit resistance all. But, you know, it's the fact that she has this all stats. So, it's, like, similar to that of Demon Lord Vox. Kind of like how you use Demon Lord Vox for Monodark Demon. For her, you could definitely, in a sense, use her in that way for monolite units, and there's like a good amount of monolite units. So for example, you could have Mikoto, you could have Frieren, right? You could have Index because she's also magic, and then you could have a few other ones as well, which I can't name at the top of my head right now, mostly because it's probably because I'm tired. I just can't name them. But if we just go here real quick to my unit list, because I know there's like a crap ton, right? But I just can't name them right now. So let me just go to light. So who's magic right here that you compare Misaka with? So there's Frieren, there's Stargall Lisa, there's Shaltir, Narbro, Ilya, and then Shuna. Like those, you could definitely pair her up with Misaka, definitely, and that will work out, you know, just fine. And then they'll be able to utilize this too. And then now Super Arch, 220,000% light damage magic, fills up own magic equip gauges if they're half or more, recovered every time the Super Arch is used, which is kind of insane. Reduce enemies light resistance by 150% for 25 seconds. So that is also really damn good. 150% a light resistance down, so that way everybody could just, you know, go ahead and utilize that. Now let me go ahead and stop reading the kits, the moveset right here, because it doesn't show like all of it, like the entirety of it, which I feel like they should, right? But at the same time, I kind of get it, so that way it doesn't look too cluttered. But even so, to like be able to get the full entire information, you kind of do need that. So let me go ahead and pull this one up right here, the website itself. So if you go right here, let's look at her slots. 6-star magic, 5-star magic, 4-star heal, but if we put her on LB7, 4-star support. So now if we look at her whatchamacallit, the super arts. So yeah, this reduce own magic equips if magic equips remaining CTs more than 50%. So as long as it's more than 50%, then these will come up basically pretty much super fast, right? Because it refreshes. As long as it's more than 50%. So like you could have like True Exceeds X or True Weapon right here. Or besides True Exceeds X, you could have the Victorious Catsuit, right? You could have that. Or you could have the Magic Gem thing, which eats up a little bit of your health, but at the same time, it does arch gen for yourself. Or you could go ahead and have Shaltier's Lance, right? Not the true version, just the regular version. Or you could go ahead and have like a few other ones too. Let me go ahead and look at my equip list that you could just put on there. Like you could just literally throw on there. So I already said True Exceeds X and Victoria's Catsuit. You could have Juno's outfit right here, Edel Clyde. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Or you could have Bouncy Bunny Luan, because it does increase magic and also accuracy as well. And then this one, light damage up, you could definitely put that one up. Or this one, because it has arts gauge first time only. Maybe that's more geared towards nuking, but even so, you could definitely use that. Oh yeah, you could use Shaltier's Parasol, because the fact that this has stackable light res down, right? And the fact that she has 2 slots that are magic, you could throw, if you have multiple copies of this, you could literally throw that on. Boom, there you go. You kind of have like a good amount of light res down to the boss. So the fact that she has this is actually pretty damn good. You just got to make sure you have the right proper equips. And then now she does have the damage ratio passive, so that's why it makes sense that she has increase on attack by 100%. And then skill right here, which is increase on arts gauge by 40. That's another reason why they have skill CT speed 100%. So I do think arts is actually pretty worth it to do. True arts, I'm gonna say, yeah, well, no, I think it's good too, because again, it feeds into her. Oh my god, can I speak please? It does feed into her damage ratio passive right here. So you definitely want to go ahead and do true arts. You want to do arts as well, because I'm assuming these two stack each other, because this one is just specifically attack, but this one's to all stats. So I'm assuming these like, you know, stack with each other. So if we look at this, right, damage to herself, she'll have in total 150% attack up, which will feed into this, which is pretty crazy if you really think about it. Like, actually put it down crazy. Now she has all allies, increase all allies paralyzed resistance by 100%, which that's actually really good. I forgot what quest that has the boss inflict paralyzed to everybody. Oh yeah, the Chloe quest. Maybe you might be able to use her on that. It's a hard maybe, right? It's a hard maybe, because she doesn't arch gen for everybody. She doesn't at all. So she's more like just a damage dealer with just only very slight support capabilities, which is literally only on her true arts. That's it. But besides that, yeah, she's more like a damage dealer. I think she is pretty good if you need somebody who is a damage dealer and you need somebody to fill up that mono light. So yeah, she will get. Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know. You could put Toma on there, right? So you could have like Misaka, Toma, because the fact that he gets burst arch gen, then you could have I don't know, somebody that gives accuracy. Hoka. You could just throw in Hoka. Even though he won't get this, right? But I mean, he gives accuracy on and also attack up, which I'm not sure if it will stack with her arts or not. But he gives accuracy, so there you go. Plus he's magic, right? And then plus with arch gen, right? And then you could just throw in like Shiro or Beta, right? On there, then boom, there you go, right? But you could definitely pair her up with Frieren, because that would be super good. The fact that Frieren stacks and she gives 60. So that means in total, on that team, everybody would get about 110% all stats up. But to herself, she'll get 210% attack up. That is actually kind of insane. So she'll definitely like eat good. She will eat good. You could try to pair her up with Okarun because he has stackable attack. Sure, you could try that. However, I guess you could try with that. I guess. Yeah, there's like very different combinations that you could have with Misaka, and same thing with Toma too. And now let's look at Accelerator and then Index right here. Ready to see Toma get folded in Specs Hyper Chloe lol? Imagine. Oh wait, oh yeah, she's physical. And he's a magic top tank. Never mind, I'm being stupid. Okay, no, never mind. Not Toma. Just throwing Thetas instead. Or Kurosame, whoever. But anyways, Accelerator, Dark Human. So 6-star magic, 5-star physical, 4-star magic. But if you put him on LB7, 4-star support, I think this is definitely worth it. You could have Ilya Saber Dress on there. That equip is actually really, I think it's really good. I think it's super good. For 4-star equip, yeah, definitely throw that on Accelerator once you have him at LB7. But anyways, so this is the problem I have with this skill, is the fact that it doesn't do anything besides, okay, 10k is pretty good. Right, don't get me wrong, it's pretty good, but it definitely needs to have something here. The fact that it doesn't have anything is kind of ass. But anyways, let's go with the arts. So he's a magic unit, by the way. All magic. So 22,000% dark damage magic. Increase allies next super arts damage by 100%. Increase dark allies next super arts damage by 150% instead. So the fact that Summer Celia is out now, right? You could definitely have, you know, with Toma, I mean, with Accelerator being here, I think Mono Dark Human is viable now. Because you could literally throw him in there. You could have Dark Celia. You could have Summer Sakura. And then, like, the final one could be, let me look at the unit list right here for Dark that I have. So you could throw in that in there. Then you could have, like, somebody like Demon. Well, you could have Saber, or you could have Miyu, or you could have Gamagori. Yeah, it's one of them. But yeah, you could definitely have that. So that way they could go ahead and, you know, feed into this 150% instead. That is a good amount. Started looking like the Mad Scientist GS unit. A little bit. A little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, so True Arts, 60,000% dark damage magic for 25 seconds. Reduce enemies' break resistance by 50%. Increase arts of allies with more than 50% HP. So he's type F. Yeah, type F. So you could definitely, okay, so you won't be able to stack him up with like Demon Lord Samurai Rimuru, for example. No, because there's already two things conflicting with that. So nah, not at all. And the same thing with Arthur. You can't stack him up with Arthur, unfortunately. But the fact that he has this though, Archgen plus break res down, that's pretty good. Oh, you know what? You could stack him up with Goblin Slayer, because Goblin Slayer's break res down actually does stack with other breaker units. He's a dark inhuman, so you could definitely pair him up with Accelerator. Oh yeah, that would be really good. And then now Super Arts, 150,000% dark damage magic. If used when boss is not broken, increase own break power during Super Arts based on how high own current HP is, up to 300%. So that's why you want some Marsilia in there. So that way she could heal plus do tanking. So that way he could stay in that high health. So that way he could have like a ton of break power. And now, if used when boss is broken, double the damage multiplier of own super art. So at 300k, that is kind of crazy, right? So if you, here's a team comp, right now that I'm thinking of. So you could have Accelerator, you could have Goblin Slayer, you could have Summer Celia, and then the final one could be like Summer Sakura, right? Let me see here, like Summer Sakura, or you could go ahead and try to throw in Shadow because of his passive. Now, I understand with this True Arts, it won't be able to really help at all since his physical writes down and also evasion. But even so, you could definitely have that. But I mean, he does burst Arch Gen though, still too on True Arts. But I mean, you can still throw him in there. Sure, they might not be able to utilize the physical writes down, but they will be able to utilize everything else, right? So you could have 2 Archgen units on the team. And you could definitely have it on the team. So that way you could have like the break go down as much as possible. So that way he himself could go ahead and try to do 300k damage. So make sure you just do arts, right? And then you do super arts right after. And that'll be like, whoo, that'll be a ton of damage. And then when boss is broken for 30 seconds, increase all allies arts by 5 per second and increase all allies damage by 200%. Doesn't stop with the ability to say names. So you really want to try to break them. If you want to utilize, so basically pretty much Accelerator, you could just have him as just a regular breaker unit, right? Kind of like how you use it with Fake Chloe. Or you could try to break nuke. So either or, that's like really good. If you want to do Monodark Human, I've already named that. Or you could replace Shadow with Gamagori. So that way you could have 2 tanks right there in total. Right? And then the fact that Summer Celia goes ahead and heals. And she's also a pseudo Archgen unit on top of that. Yeah. Monodark Human looks like it's like really rising up. Really. And then now, when self is unafflicted by status element, increase on arts by 3 per second. And then increase on damage to humans by 50%. So I'm gonna say he might do well, maybe against Spake's Hyper Chloe quest, maybe. Depends. But with this one right here, status not on status ailment. So basically pretty much he gives himself 8 arts per second. But if the boss is broken, then that means he'll get about 13 arts per second. That is pretty damn good. So you could also use him in Friday's Nova Crest Palace, which I really wonder how he goes, like in Friday's Nova Crest Palace. I really want to see how he, yeah, like how he works there. That means you can use him in BF Emperor stage since the condition calls for when boss is not broken and BF Emperor stage is broken. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Yeah, definitely, because it is a broken already. So, oh, my bad. Now, anyways, index. So, a light human, 6-star heal, 5-star magic, 4-star magic. What if we put her on LB7? 4-star defense. I think these slots are decent, right? Decent, but you definitely want to put her on LB7 because there's still not that many good 4-star magics equips yet. But anyway, skill. She's also magic, by the way, so you could definitely pair her up with Misaka. Anyways, 2000% light damage magic, heals all allies HP by 3000 for 7 seconds. Increase on I don't understand why it's 7. It should be like 10, 12, 11, something like that. But 7 is just too low. Increase on arts by 4 per second. She is type EX1. You know what that means? You could pair her up with Star Galisa because Star Galisa is type G. Type G. So you definitely have her with Star Galisa. And then Misaka. Her. And then the fat one could be like Frieren. Hey, oh, that's a good team right there. Ooh, that's a pretty good team. Alright. Even though they won't be able to survive that much. But I mean. Okay. Anyways, arts. Increase all allies' arts by 30 for 30 seconds. Increase all allies' damage rates by 30%. So she does not do any damage right here at all whatsoever. So she does burst arch gen, plus gives everybody 30% DR. So I think that's pretty good, right? Unfortunately, if you try to have Saitama be the tank, they will override each other, unfortunately. So with this one, you're gonna need a Ta tank, or you could use Siger Zero, and that worked perfectly fine, because before I used Suzuki Siger Zero, that team will be able to survive pretty well. Oh yeah, I would say pretty well. So you could have Siger Zero be like tank, right? So that way the team would, survive fairly well. Even though I know Siger Zero only gives 5,000 damage negation, but she does have defense slots, right? And if you put her on LB7, that's like 3 defense slots right there. I understand that Siger Zero is not a magic unit, but she's still light though. So you could definitely throw her on the team right there. You just replace, I don't know, maybe Misaka, right? But anyways, towards 60,000% light damage magic for 35 seconds, increase all allies damage by 100%. Against advantageous elements, increase damage to 200% instead. Increase on skill CT speed by 100%. It makes perfect sense why you have this, like increase skill CT by 100%. So with this one right here, I'm assuming go up against dark units, right? So Friday's Overcrest Palace, she will excel in that, since Dark Cilia and Regulus, they both are dark element, so she'll be able to excel in that. And then Super Arts, 160,000% light damage magic for 25 seconds. Increase all allies magic equip CT speed by 40% and reduce enemies magic risk by 40%. 40% times number of alive allies magic slots. So you could pair her up with Heyooo. Heyooo has purely magic slots. If you don't put her on LB7, she has purely magic slots. So number of alive allies magic slots. So that means right there is that will be a lot, right? But at the same time, that means you definitely want to pair index up with magic units. But you could definitely get this. You could definitely can. And so with this magic equip CT speed, so this will be able to stack with Stargalisa's True Arts, right? Skill equip CT, because this is specifically magic or Stargalisa that's towards all equips. So they'll be able to stack with each other, right? So you could definitely pair her up with, Stargalisa. And then, Firen as well, right? Because of that all stats. And then when self is unafflicted by status summon, increase allies arts by 3 arts per second. Does not stack with abilities of the same name. So this one is really good. So that means she's in a way an arch gen unit, right? So you could definitely have like Firen, Stargalisa, her. I mean that actually wait, hold on. Not ally. So Mono Light will get 7 arts per second. So no, not technically. Well, actually no. This is to herself. Never mind. But she still is a arch gen unit because of the passive. So still, her, Stargalisa, Firen, and then the final one could just be depending what you need, right? Depending. Do you need more like tanking wise, so that way the units could survive, then Siger Zero? Or do you want to focus just still with like raw damage, like as much damage as possible? If so, maybe Misaka or Shoutier, since she has all magic slots, right? Or maybe possibly Narble, even though she has, I think, 1 magic slot. But even so, she still has 1. Plus, she supercharges with her True Arts towards whoever is the leader. So that way they could go ahead and do that big meaty damage. So it just really depends what you need. Or you could have Elias, and she does have a defense slot right there, right? She arch gens towards everybody since she is type F. Not only that, but she gives everybody, from what I remember, she gives everybody crit, so that way everybody could go ahead and just do that more damage. So you could definitely mix and mash with monolith magic. So now increase on BE output by 20%. That's like, that's fine. That's like whatever. Increase on magic res by 10%. So a little bit of damage mitigation, right? And if you look at a true weapon, which I didn't look at the true weapon with the other ones, damn. But with this one right here, 10,000% light damage magic for 8 seconds. They need to stop doing that. They need to stop doing that. 8 seconds is too low. Have it be 10 or 12, around there. But anyways, reduce enemies light res by 30%. Additionally, if user is human, reduce enemies damage res by 20%. So you're gonna definitely put that on her. But this is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now, if you have Shaltier's Parasol, ooh, that's gonna be a good amount of light res. Plus, on top of Misaka's super arts too. Ooh, that's a lot of light res down. If you really think about it, that's a lot. When equipped by index, increase on arts by 2 per second. So that means in total 3 plus 4, 7 plus 2, that's 9. So she arch shins with the true weapon. That's 9 in total. And increase her own heal amount by 30%. That's fine right there. It does not stop with the ability to set name. Increase on defense by 5%. So I think overall the index units, I'm gonna say they're kind of better than DanDaDan, not gonna lie. Sure, there's Okaroon, but honestly, if you think about it, right? Because GG's kind of a disappointment a bit. They could do so much with GG. Because, like, all of them are good in their own right. They are. However, it's just... Sure, there's Ira, there is Okaroon, definitely, then Momo, but... I think the index units will help out like new players more than the DanDaDan units, if I'm gonna be honest, completely. Also, welcome to live stream, Ellis. How you doing today? On a great day today. Welcome, welcome. So, anyways, let's go ahead and do the summons. Yeah, the summon. Whatever. We're gonna do the summons. So. Let's see if we could get the girl Ira. I'm definitely gonna get her SPR, but let's see right here. Can we get her? Right? Okay, so Croc, Reyes, Gold, whatever, right? But what is important is step 3. Are we gonna actually get something in step 3? Let's see right here. Ira. I'm missing 10 crystals, excuse me? I thought I... How did I math wrong? Let me... Apparently I'm missing 10 crystals. I do not get how I'm missing 10 crystals, but okay, sure. Sure, buddy, I'm missing 10 crystals, sure. I'm sending the Serpos to your house. What do you mean by that? Huh? Say the weakest index unit is Accelerator. I disagree. I think it's... I think... It's between... That's super hard to say. I'm gonna say that's pretty hard to say. Credit Cardo. Yeah, I guess so. If you know, you know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, there you go. Got it. Alright. So let's see if we could get the girl Ira as the last one right here. Can we actually get her? Can we get Rainbow right here? Nope, not Rainbow. Damn, I was kind of hoping it was Rainbow, but I don't know. Maybe we could get Ganon? Heyooo, Ganon as the last one? Ganon, please? Please? Okay, 5-star Lightning. Alright. But we had Croc, so that won't matter too much. It could still be something. I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, it's nothing. Wow. Oh, look at that. I don't have that equipped. So there you go. I did not get... Well, maybe I could try to do one last Alk Summon. Never mind. I cannot do last Alk Summon. Okay. Well, yeah. I got SG Luan. Sword got Luan. Hey, that's right. You know what's crazy? They're doing a rerun already of Luan. And I feel like Luan was fairly actually no, it was global, never mind. But still, the fact that they're doing a rerun of Luan is kind of crazy. Right after we just got Luan. I think that's kind of crazy. Do you know that Vogue is our senior, really? I did not know that. Well, there you go. I missed out on one DanDaDan unit, unfortunately. Even if I do like the limit break and everything like that, it's just not enough. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, it was just only one. I like showing GS lore all the time. Yeah, keep them coming because it's interesting to know more about it. I missed one. I missed one. I saw that. I missed one. Yeah, that's not enough. Yeah, that's definitely not enough. Damn, I really wish I got something from there, but you know. It is what it is. So in total, yeah, 1,800. Yeah, that's like nowhere near enough. Nowhere near. Oh, all right. Let's go ahead and do DanDaDan. My bad. Sorry. All right. Yeah, got shafted. I guess it is what it is, man. Right. It is what it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the final specs hyper for... Actually, let me go ahead and do damage battle. I hit Mars X. Because of the mines, right? Alright, let's go ahead. Apply. Alright. Let's use this. Yeah. Let's go. There was even a Reddit post of someone hating on him because of the mines. Does he really show up that often? Really? Bada boy. Bada boy. Alright, let's go. Pop up. Let's pop that. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna do super arts one last time right here. One last time. Alright. Alright, cool. Plop plop. Alright. Let's go. Awesome. Bada boy, bada boy, bada boy, bada boy, bada boy. Ooh. Awesome, 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 awesome. I'm gonna see if I could do one more Phantom Bullet. It might be cutting it a little close, not gonna lie. I'm gonna do super arts with Okaroon right here. There we go. Come on. Alright. Damn. The boss almost broke. I'm gonna see if I could be able to do that. Maybe I just do true arts with... I think one True Arts with Holy Knight Roy, the boss will be able to break. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Ooh. And look at that, 16,000. Alright, not bad, not bad. Even though I don't need to exchange anything because I already bought everything that I need. For me, it was at least over 6 times an Omega version of him 3 days ago. Damn. Is the equip from Mars X worth it? Is it? Or nah? Alright, let's go ahead and do Specs Hyper for both of them. And then I'll go ahead and do Arena. So this one is Ulcaroon, right? Yeah. So let's switch to 2. Yeah, it's Ulcaroon. So there you go. If anybody wants to go ahead and join and do like the final grind, because it is the final stream for DanDaDan, honestly, since there's only 4 days left. That's not gonna reach for next Thursday, no. It's not. And, ooh, look at that Ulcaroon. Nice with that 5+. Hey yo, that's right. And the 4+2. Woo! Ready for that Curse Burst. Ready. And same thing with the War God Fan. Ready. It's a ready, Freddy. So here is what I'm gonna do, right? Because I did say I was gonna like either stream or make a video of a scary game every week since it's October, you know. Ooh, Halloween, you know, scary, right? To celebrate it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do both Specs Hypers of DanDaDan. After that, I'm gonna do Arena. After that, I'm gonna be switching games over to Phasmophobia again. Yeah, Phasmophobia, and I'm just gonna do two matches, one by myself, the other one with other people if they, you know, want to go ahead and join. If any of y'all have Phasmophobia, if you want to go ahead and join, right? And then after that, that's it. I'm just gonna call it there because dude, I am tired. Like, I'm kind of feeling it in my eyes, not gonna lie. But I mean, I'm still gonna try to stream long enough, right? So that way it doesn't be super short or anything like that. So yeah. Also, welcome to the live stream. Des, how you doing today? Up in a great day today. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. What's good, bro? I'm tired because I went to work today. I've been waking up 7 a.m. since Tuesday. Tuesday all up until now. What's it called? Yep. And I've been getting less than 8 hours of sleep as well on top of that. So not really that great of a sleep. So it's more like between 5 and 6 hours. So it's not too bad, but at the same time, it's just kind of like I'm not a morning here's one thing y'all should know. I'm not a morning person. I'm not. I'm a nighttime person for sure, but not a morning person. No, I'm not. I don't like waking up early, but because work, right? It's like, well, you know, kind of have to. So yeah, that's why. I do really feel pretty damn tired, but I mean, hey, look, we're still streaming here and all that such. We still got it. So anybody else wants to join? That's the lobby code right there. We're gonna wait 1 more minute right here. If anybody does, you know, want to join. Do want to join, not does. I know, right? Proper English. Oh! Wait, you missed my comment? Let's see here. No, I read that. It was so bad I took 1 day break from mines and I think about the equip. Oh, okay, that. Yeah, my bad. I don't do that on purpose, by the way. No, never. It's just like, you know, when I have like proper sleep, right? Even if I have work, as long as I have proper sleep, you know, y'all know, like if y'all been in my like in my streams for a while already, y'all know I don't miss comments on purpose. I don't. It's just like, especially today, because, you know, I've already said it a few times. So, yeah. So I'm not working at 100% capacity right now. I feel like it's more like between, I want to say 65%. I'm working like 65% capacity right now. So yeah, anyways, bada boy. Oh yeah. So, hey, that's pretty cool that Grass Summoners has Index next. So, I'm assuming after Index, we're gonna get Kill a Kill. Yeah, like without a doubt. Unless they do another joint stream, which they shouldn't. They should hold off on that until we get Kill a Kill. Once we get Kill a Kill, then it's okay, yeah, sure, do another joint stream. Ooh. I'm gonna do arts. No, 2 arts. Damn. Or maybe I replace War God Finn with like Rin. I might do that in the next one. I'm gonna do arts one more time. 2 arts. Let's go. Oh, iframes. Damn. Oh, my bad. Alright. My boy. Alright, cool. Art. That it should land. Okay, only like parts of it lands. Bada boy. Alright. Alright, let's go. Damn, a lot is missing, man. Let's see here. Also, my rant. And we just do arts right here for both real quick. Alright, there we go. That's my rant on my six-handed god. Even though he is dead, I wish his story was more in-depth, along with the 10 divine forces, which he, Fongion, and Knives were in. Oh, he was part of that? Interesting. Also, where the heck are the 10 forces? The rest of the 7 members not even talked about. So they haven't showed up at all in the story? Damn. Oh, well, accuracy's not even there. There we go. Not at all? Seriously? Then why did they mention it? Unless they're gonna show up in later in the chapters? Maybe they're like such a huge deal that they slowly show up bit by bit. Alright, I'm gonna replace War God Finn with like Rin to see if that's a little better. To you know, burn him. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if I could build up enough out to get 5,000 and then see if I could, you know, summon for Aira. Alright, let's see right here. Let's go with Rin. Where's the girl Rin at? Here she is. Look at that. The girl of Rin. Oh yeah. Not even mentioned or anything. Even if you have heard of the 6 demon generals, only 3 are known so far, which is Og, Gaviel, and Zaremhana. Really? I know I butchered that, but really? Only 3. They must be saving them for like later chapters. Must be. To make them like either new bosses or units. That's like my only explanation. Bada boy, bada boy. I'm gonna do chores and then arts. And that was during the first 10 chapters. That's crazy. They're holding out that long. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. Ah, boy. Burn resistance up. Two. Alright, let's see here. Damn, that didn't land. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You should still get burnt though, right? Okay, let me try again. There we go. I'm gonna do super arts with Shiro. Bada boy. Alright, let's see here. Okay, yeah. So burning actually really does help. Or inflicting status element really does help. Alright. Bada boy. Awesome. Yeah, that goes way, well, not way faster, but a little faster, definitely. 20 sort of chapters later, still nothing? That is crazy, man. This is why I want GS to make sagas based on the past of Rakdekhelm, like the Wars and the 10 Divine Forces, more about Yggdrasil and the World Tree that created the 8 races. Yeah, they should definitely do that, because that's a lot of missing lore and pieces that they should definitely cover. Like, I get, like, making ascended units and everything like that, right? Since it's a game and not like a show or anything. But even so, yeah, they should definitely do that. Because that's missing lore right there. Especially if they say all that within the first 10 chapters. But then we're right now chapter 30, right? And then soon we're going to be chapter 31 and yet nothing. That's like, what? Kind of makes no sense to me. I might try Shizu. Because 100% chance to burn enemy, and plus she has, you know, burn resistance down for 2 minutes. So I definitely want to try that. She still has this, so we could go ahead and use I'm gonna have to check. Is she spirit or is she human? Human. Okay, so I could use Lisa's. Wait, no, I'm already using that on Shiro. Never mind. Let's see here. She's fire. Let's use this one. Alright. Let's go. No wonder MOP made a video talking about how confusing the GS lore is. Yeah. It kind of does sound confusing a bit. I didn't mean to do arts. But okay, sure. Alright, bada boy, bada boy. There we go. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna do soup arts. After do arts. So everybody could get that, you know, 60. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Awesome. Okay, definitely faster to have her than Ren. Definitely. Awesome. Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. You, man. Let's see. And another topic. What even is Iris' story after 30 chapters? Like, first she has amnesia, then is a goddess, one of the 6 witches, possibly Misette vessel, and experiment number 2, who is Dark Iris. I don't know. Because again, I stopped paying attention to GS lore after chapter 10. So I'm not sure. But I mean, I'm going to go back into it so that way I could go ahead and actually power scale Reyes and make that video. Which I will make it, you know, soon. Well, soon. Okay. I want to say soon. I'll make it at some point. Maybe try to have it released this year. Yeah. Welcome to live stream. Tierney, how are you doing? Turn up in a great day today. Welcome, welcome. Good morning? Damn, it's like nighttime for me. But hey, good morning to you. Top in the morning. Bah, boy. I know, Rage, but even then, I was explaining that Iris had all of that in 30 chapters. Yeah, that's still kind of crazy. I hope they properly explain that. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. Damn! Awesome. Just true arts. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Yeah. Awesome, man. Yeah, GS lore does sound really confusing. It does. Another thing that hasn't been resolved in 30 chapters. 36 of Count JP, I think, is Iris's memories. Actually, still learning more about Raktakam, yet there are so many events. She still hasn't recovered her memories, even in chapter 36. Really? Got the artwork with all the character descriptions. I have no idea what's going on. Doesn't help that the book is in Japanese. Really? Volume 2, right? That they recently released, like this year, earlier this year, and in the summer. Bada boy. Yeah. That's so weird. Why did they do that? What? That makes no sense. Welcome to live stream. Talk some okay, good to up and a great day today. Welcome. Now we all cracking on Alto Hell. Oh yeah, definitely a place that definitely exists. Yeah, sure. Are you serious? She got stunned. Alright. Okay, whatever. Bruh, that's kind of stupid. Okay, are you done? Bada boy, bada boy. Ah, boy. Like Yama P or whoever's in charge of the main story, what have y'all done again? Reyes found Iris in tutorial, then we fight Mars like Celia, Amp, Roy, and now Leona is back and far powerful. Yeah, yeah, their story is really confusing. Unless they have like everything connected and all that, which I don't know, man. It just sounds like really confusing for sure. Chilling, and I heard Visceral talk about my fight with Yama P when I won Kenshin SPR. Oh really? Oh, y'all fought Yama P on the live stream, bro. Damn it. It is confusing. Wait, did y'all like legit fight Yama P? Like they had that again in the stream? Oh, okay, 0. All right, let's move on to this Spec Cypher. No, he was busy, but he did pop in YouTube chat. Wait, so Yama P didn't attend the stream? Are you for real? What? That's a first, at least for me. That's a first. Like Scrufflanny? Hey, look at that fearing down, down. Ready for that credit burst. Same thing with, ooh, you're holding that hard. Ready for that credit burst. Like, goddamn, look at that. God damn, boy. Damn, boy. This shit busting. Alright, anyways. Let's see here. You know what? Let's go with 2 Okaruns. Let's go double Okarun, because why not? Dude, that Stargali. Dude, look at that Star. That's an ultimate Stargalisa. Hold on. Is this LB7 Stargalisa? Bro, that's insane. That's actually insane. That's ultimate Stargalisa right there. Y'all seeing it right now. Ultimate Stargalisa. Dude, that is... Damn. Alright, let me switch this to Hornet Roy. So we could go ahead and nuke the boy. Interesting. Imagine it echoes. Hold up, okay. Yeah, just do true arts. Hold up, okay. Okay, I'm not sure why you do super arts, but alright. Bam, alright. Bada boy. You awesome. You know what? I won't question your methods anymore. Because that went pretty fast. So I won't question it. We know KOB, it may have been a joke account, maybe. We know KOB, ninjas, and freedom fighters and Cross the Blaze takes place before Chapter 1 and the Great Seal being sealed. Really? So, most of the side story takes place before Chapter 1 then? Most of them. So can one of y'all give me like a time lapse or like a time frame of when all the stuff happens before Chapter 1, so that way like I know, like, okay, this is how, like, in chronological order. First we look at this, then this, then this, then that, before Chapter 1. So that way, like, when I go ahead and start researching, right, to Power Scale Reyes, because I'm going to go through the entire story. On global, by the way. Not on JP, no, because I don't read Japanese. I could try to translate that, but I don't have a Japanese account, so that's going to be, like, way so much more work, right? Not saying that, you know, being lazy, no, but it's just, it just makes a lot more sense. Why work harder instead of work smarter? So, I'm only going to do global version. So, if y'all could, like, give me, like, a chronological order, what to look at. Right? Like, basically pretty much what happened before Chapter 1. Most of the side stories take place before Chapter 1, so basically we start the game in the middle of a ton of events. Damn. That's kind of crazy. It'll be KOB, Cross the Blaze, and Freedom Fighters should be the same era. Ninjas is sometime after. Not 100% sure though. Which does kind of mess up the timeline if you have a ton of events. Alright. We're chilling. Don't worry, we're chilling. Awesome, look at that. Yeah, man. Yeah, it does mess it up, actually. Because I'm assuming, like, they release Knights of the Blood, Cross the Blaze, Freedom Fighters, all of that after Chapter 1. Like, when it comes to releasing it. And if that's the case, yeah, that messes up a lot of things. I could see that, definitely. Sanraku. Yeah, man, Sanraku. As a former writer myself, it's just jumbled up. Yeah. I mean, I'm a aspiring writer, so not there at professional writer yet, but trying to reach that, so that way I can make my own anime. All right. There we go. About a boy. Awesome. Because we know both Phantom Snipers and Rudy Grande takes place during the main story. Damn. Okay, well, good to know. But you know, just to be safe, if one of y'all could put that like in the Discord server, like in GS Talk, and then I'll just pin that. Yeah. Like the chronological order. So that way, once I research, I could just go ahead and do all of that. And then I don't know, maybe I might be like, actually, I don't want to take MOP's idea, because this is me doing power scaling. And MOP did say that he's gonna eventually make a video again on, oh, like, I don't know, summarizing the GS story, or GS story for like dumbed down or something like that. So actually, you know what? Never mind. Not gonna do that. Because then I'm just basically taking his idea, then it's just like, nah, I don't want no problems. No, never mind. Not gonna do it. But I will do the power scaling. That's my idea. For sure. Alright. Okay. Bye, boy. Bye, boy. Let's go. Awesome. The thing is actually accurate in GS in terms of like actual timelines, since units and Eclipse and Compendium have lore for a reason, meaning you need to have them. Right. But the thing is, I'm not doing story-wise though. MOP's doing that. I'm just doing power scaling. But it's just looking at the story chronologically does help with the power scaling. It does help with the research. So that way don't get confused. So I technically don't need to do or have that. Oh, look at that about. Wow. Yep. So I don't need to have all the equips. Nah. Unless if I was doing the story video like MOP, I don't need to. Which I'm kind of curious to see how Yamapi would do that. I know that's going to take a long time. I wonder if he's working on it or not. I kind of want to ask him, but I'm not friends with him on Discord. I don't talk to him at all in DMs. I don't know if he's even going to accept my friend request or not. So, yeah. Maybe on his stream. Whoa, that's a noof. We went a little too fast. It's fine, it's fine. 3 Oka runes. Oh, look at it. It's still. Hey, look, that worked. Well, I do know the strongest unit lore-wise is Valhalla. So Valhalla surpasses even him with his crazy hacks abilities. And Holy Knight Roy. Hey, look, it worked out in the end. Alright, so let me go ahead and do arena. So thank y'all for helping me grind, thank you. Triple Okaroon. Pretty crazy. Alright, so let me go ahead. Yes, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, cause like, again, like my idea with the power scaling is, yes, the first video will be how strong Reyes is, right? That's just like a temporary title. But yeah, like how strong Reyes is, and then the second video would be Reyes running the Dragon Ball Gauntlet, going from OG Dragon Ball all the way to Super. And I'm gonna include GT into it. I don't know, and of course Daima. Actually, well, I think I should just only include Canon Goku. Actually, yeah, that will make it easier. Canon Goku. So just go from OG Dragon Ball to Z to Super. Yeah. See how far he gets. Reyes, because he's the MC. And if that series does well, then I'll have like Reyes run under the gauntlet. Or if y'all want to, like, I don't know, maybe Amp or Valhalla. Since you say lore-wise, Valhalla is the strongest. And I don't know, maybe Valhalla run the Dragon Ball Gauntlet or something like that. Gang isn't going to get past Saint Saga. I mean, I don't know, because if you could keep up with like Emperor, for example, with all the hacks abilities that he has, I don't know, maybe there's a chance. Question mark. If he was multiversal, everyone would be dead. So you're telling me he's not gonna go to Super, Dragon Ball Super era? Valhalla cancel all the GS anyways. I'm not going to list the name, but Amp is not and never was multiversal. Oh, that's what you mean. But I'm definitely going to do those two videos for sure. And if those two videos perform really well, then I'll do like a third one. But then I could, do different characters too. But then if I do that, then I'm going to have to like go back a little bit and then see like, for Valhalla. Since he's the strongest. Or maybe I'll save Valhalla for like a special video, right? Maybe after I do like quite a few videos with Reyes, I could like switch over to Valhalla since he's the strongest lore-wise. I think I might do that. Honestly, thinking about it, I think I might do that. Maybe have Reyes run like a few gauntlets. Again, if those two videos do well. It really depends if those two do well. If they do, then I'll do that. If not, then, well, it's gonna stop at running the Dragon Ball Gauntlet. And I'll just explain real quick why I choose Dragon Ball. It's because one, Dragon Ball, I'm familiar with the power scaling of that. That's one thing. And then two, it's my #1 favorite anime. So there's that. I used to power scale Dragon Ball quite heavily back when I was in high school. Yeah, so now when I was a teenager, high school, so I'm quite familiar with it. All the other ones, not necessarily, like Naruto and Fairy Tail and all that. No, I'm not really familiar with that. Bada boy, let's activate all of that. Reyes ain't beating Dragon Ball, not even power scaling, but I know Reyes isn't that strong. Or not be too deep into power scaling, but I know Reyes isn't that strong. So do you believe that Reyes could at least reach OG Dragon Ball? Because OG Dragon Ball at best, like if you really if you highball it, that's moon busters. Not even planet busting, it's just moon busting. if you highball it, it's moon busting. Which by the time it gets to Raditz, I think that's like small to medium planet busting. And then with Vegeta, okay, that's just straight up planet busting. Destroy any kind of planet size. And then with Frieza, technically that's star. That's star busting. And then Cell, the Cell Saga, that's solar system busting. And then with Boo, that's galaxy busting. And then with Super, well then, fighting against Beerus for the first time, that's already universal busting. I'm sure Reyes can be OG Dragon Ball. But yeah, maybe. But I'm going to what's my call? I mean, I'm gonna like try to power scale Dragon Ball, but I don't know. Maybe like if they answer right or not, because I'm gonna try to ask some Dragon Ball power scalers. If they answer, if none of them answer, then okay, I'll just solo do all the research myself. Yeah. But then of course, like if you look at the speed is something different. Yeah, it's different. Some people say characters got faster, like some characters became the speed of light at the Namek Saga, at the Frieza Saga, or the Namek Saga, the Frieza Saga, or others believe that no, they're faster than the speed of light in the Frieza Saga. But if you want to really lowball it, you could say that by the time it's the Frieza, the Namek Saga, they're at the speed of light. So that should like pinpoint how fast OG Dragon Ball characters are, because they're definitely faster than the speed of sound. That's for sure. Race is easily getting speed blitzed by Teen Goku. Yeah, that's a problem. Actually, I realized Race is not really fast. Yeah, that's the thing. Even OG Dragon Ball, that's kind of crazy. Because even though the strongest feats is moon busting, right? But their speed is definitely faster than the speed of sound for sure. Now I can't really pinpoint. I have to brush up on my power scaling for Dragon Ball, but I just have to like pinpoint. Like I just have to go back. Alright, let's go. Phasmophobia. So that's it with this, by the way. So let's go over to Phasmophobia, since they have this one right here. Crimson Eye, which is interesting. They just had this update, by the way. So let's go ahead and play it. We could still talk about GS and everything like that. We still can, even though I'm not playing it anymore. But yeah. Bro, Reyes is really a fraud. Really? He is that much, man. That much. Because like some people argue, right? Like some Dragon Ball power scalers argue. I'm gonna have to brush up and actually do research on Dragon Ball power scaling. But there are some Dragon Ball power scalers. This might be a high ball, possibly, or mid ball. But in whatchamacall, in the Saint Saga, some of them argue that they're already at the speed of light. In the Saint Saga. So if that's the case, if we go by that logic, then for sure, by the time it becomes a Namek saga, they're faster than the speed of light. All right, so let me go ahead and do one myself. So let me just go ahead and change the game on Twitch, and I guess on Kick too, if it lets me. Okay, so no more grand summoners, but I'm gonna try to release the video tomorrow. By the way, there we go, and then let me go ahead with Kick. Let me go and change the game there. Where did I go for that? That's a little different. Create a dashboard, I guess. Let's see here. Edit. Edit this. It's no longer gonna summoners. Now phasmophobia. Alright. There we go. Okay, cool. So now they released this new update right here. So I want to see like what's it about. Definitely need to. Let's go back here. Incense. Salt 2. Sound recorder 1. Tripod all 4. Same thing with sound sensors all 4. Sanity, photo camera. I'm gonna put 2 just in case. This one all 4. Lighters all 4 just in case. Firelight, yep. Video camera, yep. Thermometer, and there you go. So that's all of them. Let's see here. Ooh, what is this right here? That is interesting. Let's go to one of these. This one right here first. So I have it on professional, by the way. All right, let's go. Where it all began, our first reports of paranormal came. All right. Let's grab this. Uh, Flashlight. And then let's grab crucifix. That is new. What is that? Whoa. It's Whoa, it's red. It's a blood moon. Damn. Whoa, look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Whoa, they added Halloween designs right here. And up there too. Look at all this. Whoa. Damn. Okay, they really went good on this. Like, look at that. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Ooh, look at that blood red bath. Hey, look, that's actually pretty good that they added all these candles because it's easier to see. I don't even have my flashlight on. Okay, that's a little better. Whoa, look at all this. Okay, pretty cool. Hold on. Let me change the right. There we go. So that way it could fit in the screen. Is it in the hallway? Oh, look at that. Whoa. has writing that I can't even understand. Dude, that's so cool. That's actually so. Oh, look at that. Oh, make it more spooky. Dude, that's actually really cool that they have all of this. I have a feeling it's in the hallway, but dude, look at that. Wow. Ooh. You can't open this, unfortunately. Right. Okay, so no Ouija board. Okay. So EMF 4, not 5. What the fuck? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Dog. Dog. Ain't no way. It already ate the crucifix. What is my sanity? Welcome to the live stream, Chuck. Yeah, how you doing? On a great day today. Welcome, welcome, dude. Ain't no way. It ate my crucifix right away. It has to be a demon. It has to be a demon, straight up, or yokai. One of the two. It has to be one of the two. Ain't no way it just did all that crap. Get out of here with this tripod. All right. Okay, I have another crucifix. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna have to go kind of fast. Because the fact that it's already trying to hunt me when it was at 68% sanity, dude, it has to be a demon or a yokai, one of the two. Straight up. Dog, like. Hello. I wish I had a. Dude, I wish I had a photo camera. Oh, the bone's right there. Dude. Here. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it's a demon. It has to be a demon. It has to be a demon. It has to be. Because ain't no way it's already doing all that. It's being that active already. Has to be a demon. Dead ass. Man 91. So I was like, what is this nonsense? Alright. Let me check let me check demon. Okay, so there's not gonna be any ghost orbs. Makes sense. So freezing temps. Let me get that. What is the other thing? Ghost writing. Let me get this. I'm gonna throw my flashlight down for right now, so that we can have a photo camera. Since it's already being active, right? I want to go ahead and take a picture of the ghost. Whenever it does that again. No freezing temps. Okay. Let's see here. Even Cal from That's Claudia has some interest and personality. Really now. But anyway, I'm going to sleep. See ya. Alright, so thank you for stopping by, Ellis. Thank you for dropping some Grand Summoner's lore. And I hope you have a great rest of the night. See ya. Let's see you. Want to hop on fast? You want to play some games when you're done with this one? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Dude, what is this ghost? Oh, crap. Let me eat another one. I do not want to fall below 50, 60. I do not want to fall below 60. I'm gonna put another one in there just in case. Let me see here. Let me get this, and then let me get some UV because it's already like touching doors and everything. So, and it's already being active. Okay, what is a yokai? What is a yokai? Let's see here, because I am talking, and I do have it active. Ghost, there's no ghost orb. I don't think we're gonna get ghost orb. So I'm gonna say nah. You know what it could be? It could possibly be a Oni, right? Because it says right here, Onis love to scare their victims as much as possible before attacking. They are often seen in their physical form, which we've already seen it multiple times, guarding their place of death. Onis are much more active while people are nearby and will drain their sanity faster when manifesting. Okay, that's actually kind of hard. Yeah. Oni disappear less often while hunting their prey. What was that noise? EMF, freezing temps, thoughts, but we're not getting freezing temps though. But it's already being active regard. Wait, what was that? Hold on. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I had this over the alarm. Wait, what just happened? Did you get a new follow? The subscriber? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not see that. I had didn't have the alerts on properly. But now I do. Didn't see it was on my fast page. Yeah, damn. I'm so sorry if anybody followed or gifted or anything like that. So I'm so sorry. If you did, please tell me. Hmm. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna throw this down here. That looks really weird. Right, bone. Oh my gosh, she's hunting! She's hunting! No, she wasn't. What was that? That was a ghost event? They could walk around that much while doing a ghost event. You really? Okay, it's draining my sanity fast. I'm gonna say it might be an Oni. Like, dead ass, it might be an Oni. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That kind of like sent chills down my back a little bit. Not gonna lie. Because like I actually felt chills when I saw the ghost. And the fact that it closed, it sounded like it closed the door. So I thought it was hunting. I need to bring an incense in there just in case. If it starts hunting. Got an 88 earlier. Hey, that's right. Big dubs right there. Yeah. Oni's event a lot. I'm thinking this is an Oni. I'm not getting freezing temps. I'm not getting Ghost Store. And it doesn't look like I'm getting dots either. And my sanity is draining kind of fast when it does an event. I feel like it's an Oni. I straight up feel like it is, but I do not have enough evidence. Let me get these two just in case. Just in case if it starts hunting. Because like, look at that. It's pretty active. Dude, that was a little spooky, not gonna lie. Seeing the ghost like that. Where are you? Are you here? 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 Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? Dude, I'm not getting anything. Well, it's a blood moon weather too, so sanity will drain faster, but you have heard or seen an airball? No. But it did try to eat the crucifix at 68% sanity. And it did a lot of events. And it's opening doors. So it's very active. What? It's down here in the basement? Or is in the hallway? No fingerprints, by the way. It's in the hallway. Let me look at my guide. Alright. Dude, I hear a lot of sirens outside. Like in real life, I'm hearing a lot of sirens. Some big's going on outside, but you know what? It's not my problem. It's draining my sanity a lot, by the way. And I just ate my last one. Oh, dots. Is it a Goryo? Okay, well, I got my first evidence. I don't see no ghost orb though. I'm gonna put another one in there. But let me wait until it does dots again. So that way I could like have it record. There we go. Alright, cool. So it's dots. Alright. So I'm gonna have to do all of that all over again. Um Book. So if it's dots, is it still it might be still Oni, but at the same time it could be Goryo. If it shows up dots while I'm in here, then it's not Goryo. Did it just turn off? I think it just did. I'm gonna check. Oh, voodoo doll. Oh, not a Goryo. Not a Goryo. Hold on, I'm gonna read what y'all said right now in the chat. I need to look for my EMF. I'll place it like right here. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna read what y'all said right now in the chat. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm like kind of locked in a little bit. A bit right here. Will it go freezing? Hold on. I'm like really focusing on this. Will it actually go freezing? Oh no. It just ate that crucifix. Again. Okay. So it cannot be a Goryo at all. No. So we got dots. No freezing temps. I don't see Ghost Door, but let me try again. So let's see. Let me look at my guide. There's 3 ghosts that go hunt you at the high of at the high of oh my god. The high of sanity since you had dots, banshee, yokai, they maybe. It could be one of those because I am talking. So it could be yokai. Stay? No, it's still active, so it can. I don't think it's stay. I don't think it's stay at all. So it's either, yeah, it might be Yokai Banshee or one of the other ones. Let's see here. This is a different perspective. What is that? What is that? Ghost orb! Let's go! Let's go! Okay, cool. We got our second evidence. So it is a ghost orb. All right. Yeah. This is tough, dude. So it is getting closer to what you're saying. So the thing is, do I want to risk it? Look at my sanity. It already tried to hunt. I do have incense. I do, but it can't be freezing temps. That's for sure. Should I go in there to check if there's any ghost writing? Cause I just ate my last sanity pill, man. If I had another one, I would say, you know what? Fuck it. Eat that. Go back in there. But it's kind of tough, bro. I have to, because I think it's either one of these two. Banshee or Yoka. It has to be. I'm talking. Okay, so Banshee targets. I mean, it is doing a lot of events. You just saw that there was the ghost bubble or air bubble. So does that mean it's a Banshee because of that? The singing siren knows for attracting its victims through a song. It didn't do a song. Has been known to single out its prey before a killing blow. Banshee will weaken their target before striking. Banshees can sometimes be heard screaming with a parabolic microphone. Um, do I want to try to do that though? To see if it's a Banshee. It did not sing at all when it did its ghost events. It didn't. So maybe it could be yokai? Common ghosts are attracted to human voices. They can be usually found haunting family homes. I mean, this is technically a family home. Talking near yokai will anger it, increasing the chance of an attack. When hunting, a yokai can only hear voices close to it. What are the other options? Evidence, Raiju. I don't. I have a feeling it's not a Raiju though. No, that means it's not an Oni if you see the airball. Yeah, no, it's not an Oni. I like I literally just saw it. So, well, not just saw it, but you know what I mean. Raiju. Where's that at? Here it is. Imefa. Raiju can siphon power from nearby electronics, making them move faster. Raijus are constantly disrupting electronic equipment when attacking, making it easier to track. Okay, but it hasn't hunted yet. Raiju is a demon that thrives on electrical current. While generally calm, they can become agitated when overrun with power. But it was before I put in all my equipment. It was already acting up. So it can't be. I don't think it's a Raiju. I don't think so. I don't. I don't think it's a Raiju. Stay. It's still active, and it was trying to hunt. So it has to be Banshee or Yokai. I'm leaning more towards Yokai. You know what? I'm gonna say it's a Yokai because I kind of don't want to have all my stuff just be. Oh, okay. This is thrown. I'm gonna say it's a Yokai, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a Banshee. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's see. Let's see what it is. I'm gonna say it's a Yokai. I do have a little bit of this. But let's see here. So I'll still get some monies regardless. A say, brother, what? Alright, whatever, I guess. Yay, leveled up. Alright, cool. Alright, let's leave. Alright. My guess is yokai, did it get very active while you're trying the spirit box? I actually didn't get active when I was trying the spirit box. It got active when I wasn't using it. Let's create a room. For private, casual. Let's create it. Yeah, it was a save, which kind of makes no sense because it was still getting pretty active. I think so. All right. Let me check some real quick right here. Let me check that, bro. Oh my goodness, damn. I'm sleepy. All right, hello.
Hi,
Hey, welcome.
how are you?
Tired. I went to work today, so yeah. And then right after work, I had to go to a family event. So yeah. And you?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with me too. So yeah, I'm tired too.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's the weekend, so tomorrow we could chill, relax.
Yeah, I had to mute the stream so I could hear better in the game.
Ah, right.
I mean, I still got it pulled up. I just put it on mute, turn the sound down.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine because it will create an echo.
Yeah,
Yeah. But and thanks for filling up the equips, the truck.
you're welcome. It was no problem.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to another one that has a blood moon.
Yeah, I still need about 150 more points to get the trophy upgrade myself.
Ah. Yeah. So does blood moons give more XP and money?
Yeah, and they drain your sanity faster, and the ghost is 15% faster.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh no, bro. If it's like one of the faster ghosts like Revenant or a Jinn, oh damn, we might be cooked. But alright, I'm gonna store it. I don't know if y'all heard my cat or not, but I have a cat. She's right here with me. Oh, no tripods.
I guess I forgot to put them on there. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
I guess since we're on a bigger map, we might need to figure out the ghost first.
What do you mean?
Well, figure out the evidence first. So and then if we still have enough sanity and stuff, we can, start getting the media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
You think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if the ghost does hunt, we know what it is.
Exactly.
Alright. Whoa. Okay, now this looks pretty spooky. Like, damn. Whoa. Yeah, this is kind of crazy looking. Damn, it's like a whole wreckage happened here. God damn. Damn, look at that. It's like as if a storm came by. Because it hasn't always looked like this at all.
I think it's right here. Because it's 11 degrees.
Damn. So freezing temps then. Or is that for Celsius? 11 degrees Celsius.
This is Celsius, yeah.
Oh, okay, so not freezing. Then alright, we say it's here. Even though I'm not getting anything on EMF. Alright. Alright, so let's start getting all the setups. Where? Oh, it's straight ahead.
Got the video of him.
Awesome. Alright, you know what? Let me get my EMF. It's right here. Damn, I should have had the EMF. My bad.
I don't see any orbs.
Hmm. Interesting. Is it hunting?
No, just an event.
Okay. No, no, it hunted. No. Whoa, that's a new model. Hey, welcome to the live stream. How you doing today? Up on a great day today. Welcome, welcome. Ain't no way, he just killed me. Damn, the ghost is okay. This one is very aggressive. Oh my god, damn. We were only in there for like 5 minutes. God damn. Are you okay, my heart? I'm your heart? What game is this, big dog? This is called Phasmophobia. They have a Halloween-esque update, which they changed quite a few things, added like other stuff too to make it look more Halloween-like and everything. And since it's October, I'm not sure if you were there in the previous streams or not, but every week I will either stream a horror game or make a video on it. One of the two. So now, streaming Phasmophobia again because they released this update. Next week, if it's not a horror game, then whatchamacallit? Then I'm gonna try to play a different horror game next week. So that way it's not the same thing over and over again of, just Phasmophobia and all that. I did summon on the step up banner for part 2 of DanDaDan one last time to see if I, get something. But I got shafted, so it's like, okay, I guess I don't get Ira. Whatever. I mean, kind of sucks because it's like I have 3 of them. Kind of wish I got the 4th one, but it is what it is. But what about you? Do you do one last hurrah summons? Like Crystal or Alk or no? Or you're just waiting for Index? Because that's the next crossover, Index. They had the live stream earlier while I was at a family event. That's good, my big dog. Yeah. So I'm not sure if you're listening to this or not, Chuck, but the ghost did not eat the crucifix at all whatsoever. So that means when the ghost hunted, I probably put it in the wrong place. Because it should have eaten the crucifix first before hunting. At least from what I remember, that's how it usually goes. Let's see here. What's the next collab? It's gonna be after Dan, like directly right after DanDaDan. So in 5 days. It's Index. Definitely something on that. So I'm gonna try to get Toma and Accelerator. Those two. If I sound a little tired, it's because I am. I've been waking up at 7 a.m. since Tuesday. Tuesday all the way up until today. That's one thing. Two, I'm not an early bird. I'm not a morning person. Okay, spirit box. So yeah, I'm not a morning person at all. I'm more of a nighttime kind of guy. Yeah, I like nighttime better. I don't know. That's just how I always am. So that's two, and then three. I've been getting less than 8 hours of sleep since Tuesday. So like around 5 to 6. That's kind of like the average that I've been getting. And yeah, it's really catching up to me. And then I only have tomorrow as my day off. Then I go back to work on Monday. So if I sound a little tired, that's why. So it's not, anybody or anything like that. It's just I genuinely am tired. But yeah, man, that's how I do be. But hey, man, we're here streaming because we got this, man. We got this. So tomorrow is gonna be the video is gonna be released tomorrow, not today, because I mean, if you look at the time, it's already passed. So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be a new video. It's gonna be Marvel Rivals. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get that done. Let's see here. I pulled on the free purple steps, didn't get them. I've been bad luck, big dog. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Well, hopefully you whatchamacall, get somebody from Index. And if so, who are you trying to aim for on Index? Let's see here. Walk to last year, Ruben. Oh yeah, man. I thought you were asleep. Get some sleep then. Hey, bro, I'm here for the grinding, bro. Gotta get the grinding. Let's see here. Got Spirit Box and Ghost Riding so far. Awesome. Awesome. So Ghost Riding and Spirit Box. I feel like it might be acting more like either a mare or a what's a Diogen and Morio. Let's see here. So let's go with Mario first. The weaker the victim, the stronger the Mario becomes. Murder suffers from hypersomnia, weakening them for a... What is hypersomnia? Hey, thank you for getting the membership. Hey, that's right. You got the MVP right here. You like how I have my name? I have. Oh my god. You like how I have your name automatically there, huh? Yeah. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's all about. Woohoo! Alright, so let's look at the DOJ. DOJ constantly sense the living. You can't run, but you can't hide. Without energy to farm, it will move very slowly when approaching its victim. Hey, that's right. More gifted subs. Yeah. That's right. Hey, yo, big dog. Hey, big diggity dog. Big dog. That's right. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's all about. Woohoo! Thanks for the gifted subs. I mean, memberships. Yeah, that's right. I can't speak, bro. At this point, my luck is guns, bro. Hey, bro. Look. I pray that you do get somebody in Index. I'm gonna put it out there right now, out there in the world, that you will get an Index unit. You will get an Index unit. I'm manifesting it for you. Just got EMF 5. Hey, yo, that's right. EMF 5. Spirit, huh? Damn, the good old Spirit. Spirit can temporarily stop by burning incense near them. Ghosts are very powerful but passive and only attack when they need to. They defend their place of death to almost degree, killing anyone that is caught overstaying their welcome. Okay. Buns, yeah. Yeah, that's right, Chuck, yeah. Carrying the game. Cool. Spirit, yeah. Oh, cool. Alright, I'm down to play one more game. But that's it. I'm gonna hit the hay afterwards. Alright, yeah. Spirit. I got it. I got it right here. What do you need to do in this game? So you need to figure out the ghost, the kind of ghost it is. So you could choose a map where you want to go, and so there's an evidence. These are all of this right here, which you could get it from the equipments. Okay, you ready? Yep, I am ready. Yes, sir. So you need to find the type of ghost, which you can see right here. Or let me go to ghost specifically. The different types of ghosts, they do like various different things, and so you're gonna have to figure out what they do and all that. And then there's like missions right here on what to do. And then you could get like media for like extra money, which it's optional. But if you want that extra cash, then you need to like take a picture of the ghost or things like that. So that's basically what it is. It's not too. It's somewhat straightforward, somewhat. If you play by yourself as a new player, it's kind of tough. Not gonna lie, it's kind of tough because there's tiers.
Yes, it is very hard at the beginning.
Yeah. All right. So since I chose the other two, you could choose the final one.
We'll just do an easy one for the last one.
All right. Easy one it is. Let's go. It's crossplay, by the way. This game is crossplay. So if you get it like on, I don't know if it's on PlayStation or not. It's definitely not on the Switch. It's not. It might be. I have to double check to see if it's on the PlayStation or not. But it's definitely on Xbox and of course, PC. All right, so I'm gonna go get this, and then what are these? What is this? Lanterns? Interesting. Look. Damn. Already speeding through.
Breaker zone.
Huh? Alright. Let's go. So yeah, these are like all the Halloween decorations right here that they added. This is all new, which is pretty cool. I like it. I really like the effort that they put into this game. I think it's worth the bucks. As long as you could handle the horror aspect that goes to peering, jump scaring you, and all that, as long as you could handle all of that, I think it's worth the money. Definitely. And it sometimes goes on sale. I don't think it's on sale now, but I think it's gonna go on sale again, like either in a week or two. Huh?
Here's the bone. I already took a picture of it.
Ooh, nice. I heard something drop right here. I think it's Hallway Ghost.
Do you need this bone for your lobby?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and get it. I already have all of them.
Oh, thanks. I think it might be Lobby Ghost. I mean, the Hallway Ghost. Because it dropped this cup.
It's on this side in the kitchen. It's 7 degrees right here. Six something.
Oh, okay. So maybe just do that into the hallway. There's a lot of replayability. Definitely. It's doing something. Yeah, there is definitely because there's like enough ghosts and enough maps. And the fact is that the weather kind of like affects it too. Like affects it. Like what, like how the ghost goes. Not necessarily like the type of ghost it is, but like if it's blood red, which that's what we've been playing the entire time. This drains sanity faster. Not only that, makes the ghost slightly faster, and I think more active. Maybe. So yeah. Oh, let me throw down the crucifix. But yeah, there's a ton of replayability. And again, it's crossplay. So you could definitely play with other people like that PC. You know what? Let me go ahead and once I place these down, I'm gonna go ahead and ask like Grok. Oh, what EMF?
We had UV, but I wasn't able to get a picture of it.
Oh, okay, so UV. Okay, EMF 3. Okay, through something else. Where is it? Damn it. It's getting 3.5. But no 5. Alright. Oh, okay, so spirit box.
We probably need to take some sanding.
Yep. We'll go video camera, this. So this is gonna be a little hard to tell for ghost orbs. Alright, let me go ahead and ask real quick if Phasmophobia is on the PlayStation, PS4, PS5, whatever's. Because it's on the Xbox. I played people that have Phasmophobia on the Xbox. Okay, so it is on PlayStation, PS5. Okay, so that means yeah, that you could play with PlayStation as well. So there you go, it's crossplay. So if you want to play with other people, there it is. Okay, so he's like looking for ghost orbs. I'll put another one and another one just in case, and then crucifix as well. I'll get it when it's on sale. Yeah, I know for sure it's gonna go on sale again before this month ends. Definitely, without a doubt. Um, that's not good. EMS 3.
Well, the tier 2 and tier 3 cruises both have 2 burns on them.
Oh, dots.
Nice.
Alright, we'll get out of here. But just to make sure, because I did see it, but I want to make sure that it shows up.
Okay.
Yeah. So that way we could get that recording and just get that, a little bit of that extra bucks, extra mule. So since it's all three, it's a phantom. Hmm.
And in that kitchen, them are considered 2 different rooms.
Oh, so it has to be the other video camera?
No, I'm just saying, like, where the, like, the board stops and then the carpet starts, that's the dividing line.
Oh,
Just so you know, like in the future, you know.
yeah. Hmm.
It was looking the right way.
Oh, the second video camera?
Well, this one don't have any dots on it, does it? Yeah, it does. It's just white.
Yeah. You're getting off after this? Yep. I am tired. Hmm. Because I know I saw dots. I saw something moving at the corner of my eye that looked like a human-shaped body. Oh, I should say the screen, not eye. It's not doing it. Let me see Phantom again, because I know they don't show up on cameras. Will drop your sanity considerably faster. If Phantom is a ghost that can possess the living, including fear into those around it, they are most commonly summoned from Ouija boards. So you're leaving us. When will you go live again? Thursdays and Fridays. It's just yesterday I didn't stream because
There's dots.
busy. Oh, there's
Yeah,
dots?
I was just seeing the dots, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so it's confirmed. Yeah. Nice, so it is Phantom. So yeah, I'll stream next Thursday, but there's gonna be a video tomorrow. I'll try to make it happen as much as I can. I will make it happen.
You got a circle?
Yep.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Awesome. Yeah, Phantom. Woo!
Nice.
Hey, look at that. 1,000. Yeah. Wait, does that mean I level up maybe? Question mark? Yeah, that's right. Leveled up again. Damn, leveled up twice.
Very nice.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna be heading off, so uh thanks for joining, Chuck, and helping with the goose.
You're very welcome. It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
You have a good one.
Yep, and tomorrow I'm gonna play Phasmophobia. I'm not gonna stream it. I'm just gonna play it though, because I wanna,
Alright.
yeah, I wanna see more with this update, like the other maps, to see how they changed the design and everything.
How have you come along towards this badge?
What badge?
The badge I have?
Oh, those. Um, how do I check that?
It's on that board. You can follow me and it'll tell you.
Is it this one? The Crimson?
This Crimson Eye event.
Yeah. What the heck?
Just click on it and it'll open up.
So community goals, I got that. Upgradable event trophy, 45%.
No, the personal goals is for the badge.
Oh, 14%. So I have to play maps with the Blood Moon in order to increase that?
Yes.
Ah, okay. 19 days. I think I'll be able to get that in 19 days. Yeah.
Yeah, and like you seen them totems and stuff in there, like that had these little red balls on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You collect them too, and you get more points.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll definitely look for those then.
And the first totem, you can take a picture of it to get a unique photo.
Ooh. And then you collect it and it'll count towards that?
Yeah, and then just collect the rest. You don't have to take photo of any more of them because they'll just be duplicates.
Right.
Only the first one would count.
Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for the totems and all that.
All right. Well, I'll hop off here and let you get some sleep.
Yeah. Again, thanks for joining and helping out.
You're welcome. Had fun.
Yeah.
See you later.
See ya. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna have to go to sleep because, like, look, I've been up since 7. Look at the time. 7 hours left for it to be 24 hours. Think about that. That's, oh, wow. I don't want to think about that. I don't. There's 7 hours left until it becomes 24 hours. Oh no, oh no. But yeah, later, big dog. That's a thank y'all for stopping by. Thank y'all for like helping me grind and grind summoners. And also, again, thank you, Chuck, for joining in the games and helping and all of that such. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Yeah. So tomorrow gonna be Marvel Rivals video with me and 2 other YouTubers. Yeah. So anyways, one last thing. I want to say before I clock out of here is this real quick. Is this. So let me just pull it up real quick. So it's this right here. Let me just do that. All right. So I have a goal. The goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2025. We're at the tail end of it now. We are. But I believe we will reach 1,000 subscribers. I believe so. So, there's a video right here, how to enter the 1,000 subscriber special, because yeah, I am doing a 1,000 subscriber special, which is a giveaway, as you see on the thumbnail. Yeah. So how do you enter the giveaway and all of that? Well, you're gonna have to watch the video, which I'll go ahead and link it if y'all want to go ahead and join in. So all the not rules, all the information about how to join in, how many winners there are, etc., are going to be in this video right here. If you need any clarifications, it's going to be in the description of the video. If you have any questions, make sure to ask the question in that video. So entry started when this video got uploaded, which is a month ago. It will end once the channel reaches 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, so we're at 917. So again, thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for supporting the channel. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. So I'm doing this to give back to the community. Yeah, to give back to the community and all that. That was fun. Yep, sure was. And also, like, those playing the Blood Moons, that was like my first 3 times ever playing Blood Moon. It was pretty interesting and kind of definitely have the Halloween vibes for sure. But gotta play more of the Blood Moons in order to unlock that, which I'll definitely grind towards that. Nice. Yeah, so if you want to go ahead and join that, there is that. So again, tomorrow, Marvel Rivals video. Next Saturday, I don't know what video it's gonna be. If I get an index unit, then I'll do a unit showcase on that. Yeah. If not, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see what else. But yeah, anyways, that's it. And chimichangas are good.